Long before recorded history, between the Americas and Europe, there existed a continent that would challenge everything we know about ancient civilization. This was AtaRa, the most advanced center of Western civilization, where humans lived as gods among mortals. From the very beginning, the Atarans built their civilization on a foundation of divine connection. At every sacred cave and energy point across their continent, temples and monasteries stood as guardians between dimensions. Because the Atarans maintained higher moral standards, their consciousness was elevated beyond ordinary human limitations. They possessed enough spiritual energy to power a symbiotic system connecting their entire continent. The most morally upright could even fly, not soaring high but gliding close to the ground, traveling thousands of miles in a single day. They possessed supernatural abilities, telepathy, psychokinesis, and lifespans that stretched for centuries. All Atarans shared the same frequency of thought, creating a powerful spiritual vibration that unified their entire civilization. This Ataran spiritual network created a deep collective resonance, forming a massive invisible symbiotic system. 9,000 years ago, Ataran science was highly advanced, yet still grounded in moral perfection. Their energy was generated from the air itself, completely pollution-free, without coal, oil, or fossil fuels. Their technology could maintain continuous access to higher dimensional realms, granting ordinary people supernatural powers. They built massive flying crafts that traveled beyond the Milky Way, leaving carved statues on distant worlds as markers of their presence. At the height of their empire, Ataran cities were built almost entirely of crystal, clear, shining, with diamonds as common as stones. Their clothing wasn't fabric as we know it, but smooth, semi-transparent materials that seemed to flow like liquid light. AtaRa was a maritime civilization with naval technology that conquered all of Europe and ruled parts of Asia and ancient Egypt. They regularly traded with other continents, selflessly distributing goods among their people without the need for money. The Atarans modeled their culture after the ancient Greek gods of Mount Olympus, creating a global sphere of influence. Their continent's temperature was perfectly balanced, neither hot nor cold, and both men and women wore long, flowing hair. Under AtaRa's influence, moral and cultural standards worldwide were elevated. Nearly everyone possessed supernatural abilities. Lifespans stretched from 300 to 500 years, and people could choose the moment of their own passing into the next reincarnation. During Emperor Zhuanshu's reign, around 2500 BCE, a global alien invasion and nuclear war in northwest India shattered this golden age. The collapse of Buzhou Mountain and the event called Zhuidi Tiantong severed all communication between humans and gods. Human morality declined sharply, lifespans drastically shortened, and gods no longer appeared in physical form among humans. As the alien-run scientific system took over, humanity was sealed into this lower dimensional realm. The great civilization of AtaRa faded into myth, its crystal cities crumbling beneath the waves of time. Today we can only wonder at what humanity once was, and perhaps what we might become again.